Hey, it's Sizzling Popcorn. In this video, we're going to take a look at what's brand new in the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace. There's about almost 20-ish new airports and landmark packages, but there's no new aircrafts for this week. But let's get started here with 11S Sekiu Airport by Terra Pearl. This comes in at $18. This is situated on the Olympic Peninsula in Washington on the Pacific Northwest of the US. And let's take a look at some of the pictures here. Father, son playing at the airport. Did a good job with the boats here. Lots of variety. And here I like the landscaping. I like how the house here, the building with the two decks. Again, more boats in the marina. Then you've got a lady sitting down at the bench by the restroom. The textures in this picture look like they could be a little off, but that just could be the image. I would have to see inside the sim. Private property. They're probably all stationary because you can see in the face it's a copy of a face like from online. Go to the next airports, which is Greater Moncton, Romeo LeBlanc Airport in Moncton, New Brunswick, which is located in Atlantic Canada, in my neck of the woods. This comes in at $21. I am currently working on a review of this, and from what I've seen in my review is that unless you're a local that's going to be flying in and out of this airport all the time, I would say pass on it. But there are only two renditions of this, because Starport/Aerosoft have made this. The other one is Sim Add-ons. But Sim Add-ons is pretty much a FSX port. And you can tell right away. So between the two of them, I would go with this. I don't think there's going to be a third one coming around. So if you really want Moncton Airport, I would take this over Sim Add-ons. And I think they're roughly about the same price. Or this might actually be cheaper than the Sim Add-ons. A big issue that I had here was the front of the airport. The textures weren't crisp. They were very it was pretty much looking like default. They've added some details, but one thing that I got noticed was that the fencing around the airport was not finished. So it's pretty much like they didn't fully complete the job. Let's go on to the next one. Sandefjord in Norway. Located on the west side of Oslofjord. This comes in at $23, and this is from Orbix. And Orbix, other than the London City landmarks, which a lot of people bitch and complain about, but in the end, they updated it, and all their other stuff is top notch. But you can see there's they have interiors at this airport. Lots of details, garbage cans. Again, that's at $23. Let's move on to simulations. We're off to Sweden to Stockholm, Skavsta. This comes in at $19 Canadian. Like the details here, and even the crispiness of that gate too. Wow, they even have interiors here. The thing with this is it's great. It's nice that they've added that into the interiors. What I would prefer would be, rather than doing this, go add some landmarks into the city. That way it's something that you're going to see more often if you're flying in and out of the airport than the once or twice that you see the interiors. Maybe a third time if you show a friend. Because it's almost like the novelty effect wears off. Like, oh, okay, well, I gotta go inside to the interior to go get a glass of wine. No, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna fly to it, fly out. You're not even gonna realize that there's an interior unless you're told there is one. On to the next one. Agadir Al-Massira from FSDG at $22. Nice, very nice description here. Agadir, more than just an airport. Alright, so if it's more than just an airport, let me know what else is there. Yes, I know it's in Morocco because it says here based on the tags, but I have no other information on this airport other than these pictures and the price. And this, I find, it looks a little cheap, especially when you're paying $22 Canadian. This is at the higher end for airports. Next up, we're off to Nairobi in Kenya. Again from FSDG, $22. And the Light series by FSDG. Great sceneries for great prices. I don't know, what does light mean? Does light mean that, you know, resolutions are going to be low, or like, because for great prices and light, $22 is at the higher end for an airport. Not sure what they're talking about here, but I like the reflections from the night lighting onto the windows. It's all pictures. That's the same picture. Next up, we've got the MSFS Scenery Builders, Naples Municipal Airport. This comes in at $18. And they don't have any pictures down below, so You have to pretty much look at it from up here. And they've got a watermark with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Not sure why, but it looks a little cheap. And the pictures probably don't do the palm trees justice, because they look ugly from I think because the picture ends up getting blown up when it's up here rather than on the bottom. Looks like they've got a military helicopter. Again, this looks quite cheap. It almost looks like a X-plane, literally like an X-plane or even a FSX quality. And in their description really doesn't talk much, just says the airport code and that it's in Naples Municipal Airport. Next up, we got Orbix with Tweed New Haven Airport at $17. This is on the northeastern side of the US in Connecticut. So it's a short hop to New York City or Boston. And I like this this jetway, all the different parts. I wonder, I'm going to be doing a review on this soon, but I wonder how the movement, how does it go? Like, do all those parts move and adjust according to the plane? If so, that would be spectacular. But if not, I'll be disappointed. On to the next one. Florida Keys Marathon International Airport. This is again by MSFS Scenery Builders. Not much of a description, no other images other than the top ones. So you're gonna have this watermark in them, and the trees look like garbage. But it's probably because the picture's blown up. Now we're going to move on to another one from MFSS Scenery Builders. $17. St. Petersburg-Clearwater. It's the same thing here. Again, the pictures make it look like FSX quality to some extent. It would probably not be on my bucket list of airports to buy unless you're a local in Florida or you want to fly around Florida. Then you might want to get them all the small airports, because even the bad airports are even better than the default, because there's added details that you don't get in the default. And then there are some that are so bad that default would be even better. Next one, Tallahassee International. Again, MSFS Scenery Builders, $18. But yeah, I would really like it if they would take that watermark off. Next up, at $15 is Paris City Pack landmarks from Orbix. I'll have a review on this. This one, very well detailed. Got La Défense, Cal Défense. Got yes, and some of the existing default landmarks in Paris have night lighting that Orbix added, which makes it a lot better because the default doesn't have the night lighting. Next up, Just Sim, Palma de Mallorca, which is in Spain. This is at $25 Canadian. This is at the higher end of for airports. And what I've noticed with Just Sim is they have another one, and I can't remember the name of the airport, but I made a review comparing Just Sim's airport and FS Dream Team. The same week, two different developers released the same airport, and I said FS Dream Teams ended up winning that one. The just like some of the texture qualities were better on FS Dream Team than Just Sim, but you'll notice there's a picture coming up where you'll see the texture. Yeah, so here, this all looks nice, but you can tell right here, this is all blurry, and it's not just blurry because of the image, the focus on the camera. It will be blurry because I've seen this at the other airport that I had reviewed. And at $25, again at the higher end of the pricing for airports, I want the whole airport to look good, not just 80% of it. And I've seen it in the past where I've told a developer about their ground textures, and they're like, oh, well, that's the highest resolution we can get from Bing Maps. Yeah, but why do other developers, why do theirs look a lot better than yours? Because they're probably creating it rather than taking it from Bing Maps. Sometimes you gotta go the extra mile. Next up, Tailstrike at $23. Reggio, Calabria. This is in Italy. And main city buildings such as Stadio Granillo. So they're gonna add some city landmarks here, because it's pretty much right in the city, this airport. Got a stadium. Runway 33 lead lights missing due to SDK limitation. They will be available as soon as Asobo makes this feature possible. But the other thing is, runway 33 is closed anyway. I'm not sure what's the deal here. Next up, from Roberto Ciartano, Luca Tassignano. So they're working with Aerosoft on this. This is in Italy. $12.79. This is lower end. And you can see, yeah, texture quality here is lower, but you're not expecting high quality at $12.79. That's probably about $10 US. Well, even this picture here, they cut the picture, but they've got these things in. Same picture over. Next up, Simulations, Izmir Adnan at $17. Menderes, this is in Turkey. So this one has more details on the airport and what's included. The images gonna be quite small here. Take a look. It's only 2 images. Ooh, from here. This picture here makes it look like it's garbage. First off, the texture's looking bad, and then you got this car is faded right into the tarmac. Same over here. Without actually doing a full-on review, so pass on that. But you never know. I would have to do a full review on it, but that depends on probably when you review it. Let's move on. Klewa Airport by DC Scenery Design. And this is a state-owned public-use airport located 2 nautical miles northeast of Central Business District of Klewa, the city in the Prince of Wales Hyder census area of the U.S. state of Alaska. This is $14. Got some nice little details. Alaska seaplane. Nice little wharf. That looks nice. Paris landmarks by Prillsoft. This comes in at $15. So it's pretty much a night enhancement on all default POIs. So direct competition with Orbix in this case. 19 bridges added, including Pont Alexandre Le Tour, Pont Neuf, Pont Royal, Pont Vieux-Hacain, and more. Yeah, an Orbix version. They don't have this bottom. They have like scaffolding, not this like of some sort. This here, it sort of doesn't fit well. Because you got this, that's nice and shiny, but the rest around it doesn't look shiny. And then the texture on the ground, it just sticks out. And then we've got 2 more to go. Next one, Piri Dev Company, Kyiv Boryspil International. This is in Ukraine's largest airport, serving the country's capital of Kyiv. This comes in at $23. Do they surrounding buildings include and it's a 2021 layout. So they have an interior. Not that there's much in there. Yeah, that looks nice. You want to take some pictures from this angle? And last but not least, Singapore Changi International from CloudSurf Asia Simulations comes in at $20 Canadian. And obviously this is in Singapore, one of the world's busiest airports by international passengers and cargo traffic, and is currently rated the world's best airport. Fully modeled Terminal 1, 2, 3, 4, cargo area, and maintenance area. I will have a review on this at some point. So make sure to subscribe to the channel to get notified when when these reviews will come out. Yeah, that's a nice overview of the airport. Got details on the road. And that's it for new content. There's been some updates to the East Frisian Islands airfields from Aerosoft. Ooh, that's at $31. Yeah, it's a nice. I do have a review on that. It is nice. Yeah, $1. That's a lot. Then and also an update from TDM Scenery Design, Mayor Buenaventura. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you smash that like button. And also let me know in the comments below, which one are you looking most forward to? Are you gonna be picking up any of these airports? Or if there's something else that you're looking forward to? But that's it for this video, and thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video.